How's it going, YouTube? It's PhysicsYZ here. Now today I'm going to bring you another one of the top 8 deck profiles from this past weekend's WCQ Preston Regionals. This time it is an Evilswarm deck which was piloted by Jarra Pennington. And I really like that Evilswarms and both Constellas are still doing really well in this current meta, especially with everything being so diverse. So I'm glad that this actually topped, and it is a really interesting deck profile, so let's get straight into it. So first off, we played 3 Caster, 3 Heliotrope, 3 Kirkion, 3 Mandragora and 3 Thunderbird. Now, 2 cards which a lot of people do not actually run in Evilswarms is Evilswarm Ketos, I think that's how it's pronounced, and Evilswarm O-Lantern. Basically, they are spell and trap and monster removal in the form of, obviously, a monster effect, which is really interesting in my opinion. Obviously, the Ketos can destroy the problematic side deck cards, such as the Rivalry of Warlords, etc. And the O-Lantern can just get past troublesome monsters, which may hurt your deck a little bit. He then obviously played the 1 Rescue Rabbit to accompany the Heliotrope. He actually played Dark Arm, which I find really interesting. A lot of Evilswarm players are 50-50, but I'm glad to see Dark Arm in there. And the last monster is Thunder King Ryo, which is obviously a boss monster within itself. Onto the spells, he played 2 Pandemic, 2 Mystical Space Typhoon, 1 Forbidden Lance and 1 Forbidden Dress, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Book Moon and 1 Rota. And then for the traps, he played Bottomless, Torrential, Warning, Double Mirror Force, Double Phoenix Chain, 1 Compulse, 1 Safe Zone, Double Memory of Adversary. I find this really interesting. I have not seen this in a deck before this deck profile. And it caught me a bit off guard when he mentioned it over Facebook. And basically what it does is when your opponent's monster declares an attack, you can just take the damage. And if you do, banish that monster. And then you gain control of that monster during the end of your opponent's next turn. So basically, if your Ophion was going to get attacked over or something like that in a deck such as Mermails, you can just basically banish that and then take control of it next turn. I find that really interesting. And the final 2 cards is Infection and 7 Tools of the Bandit. Onto the side deck, he played the 3rd MST and the 3rd Pandemic. I like they actually sided the Pandemic. There are a lot of decks out there, such as Hieratics and Mermails, that don't actually run a lot of back row, so maining the 3 Pandemic can actually be a bit dead sometimes. The 1 Sword of Concealing Light, 2 Overwork, 2 DNA Surgery, 2 Blackhorn, 2 Light Imprisoning Mirror, Macro, Soul Drain, and 2 Vantage Emptiness. Now onto the extra deck, he played 3 Ophion and 2 Bahamut, 1 Ouroboros, 1 Thanatos, 1 Nightmare, 1 Dweller, 1 Cowboy, 1 Maestroke, Pearl, Black Ship, Crazy Box, and Pact Operative. He actually told me that the only 4 extra deck cards that he went into was Ophion, Bahamut, I think it was Black Ship, and Pappy. So they're the only ones that he went into, and that's, to be honest, all you really need, really. But yeah, it's a really interesting deck profile. If you like this deck profile, then please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, and do look out for more of the top 8 WCQ Preston Regional deck profiles. Other than that, guys, it's been PhysicsYZ, and I'll catch you guys later.